St. Louis mayor wants to ban guns from insurrectionists. Let's go ahead and talk about this one. Hi, Wolverines. This is John Crump News, where we discuss 2A every day. I'm your host, John Crump. I'm an investigative journalist that keeps an eye on the gun space. Please do me a favor if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps amplify my voice and helps me beat the algorithm. Okay, guys, before we get started, let's thank today's sponsor. Gideon Optics makes some of the best optics at an affordable price. So why spend money on an optic where you can get a cheaper optic that is just as good? Go ahead and check out Gideon Optics, and for a limited time, you can use code CRUMPY and get 10% off and free shipping on all orders. So, Missouri is a red state, but in this red state, there is some liberal enclaves. One of the liberal enclaves is St. Louis, and it is ran by a woman named Tashara Jones, who happens to be the mayor of St. Louis. Now, Mayor Jones is very anti-gun, and she's very proud of that fact. Now she is proposing a new city ordinance that will ban military-grade weapons, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean, and insurrectionists from having firearms. We'll talk about that in 1 second, but let's first knock out the military grade weapon thing. What she is talking about is AR-15s and other semi-automatic rifles. That is the big boogeyman for the Democrats. She is trying to blame her failed policies that have led to increased crime in the city and increased murders in the city on an inanimate object. What she is trying to say is that the AR-15 and other guns like that are some type of Lord of the Rings ring that once you pick it up, it turns you evil. Instead of dealing with the real problems, such as lax prosecutions of certain crimes and over prosecution of other crimes. So, what does she want to do? She wants to blame something, but she has a real big problem on this one. The state constitution kind of prevents her from doing that, but she doesn't care. Nationally, the Democrats don't care about the Constitution, and also on the state level, they don't care about the Constitution. So she is willing to violate the state and federal Constitution to pass her unconstitutional and draconian bans on the ability of law-abiding citizens to get the firearms that they need to defend themselves from the murderous thugs that she lets out on the streets. But let's back up a little bit and talk about state and federal constitutions. I view the federal constitution as a firewall from the federal government infringing on my natural rights. I view state constitutions as a firewall from the states infringing on my natural rights. I have natural rights. You have natural rights. Your rights do not come from the government, whether state or federal. They come from your creator, your God, or whatnot. Whatever you believe, that's where they come from. They come from the natural universe. I don't know. But they do not come from any form of government or any regime. I know I say that a lot, but this needs to be understood. I'm pretty sure that you guys understand it, but you need to share that with everyone you know, just so they know the government does not give you any rights. People like Mayor Jones do not view the constitutions the same way that we do. They view them as roadblocks. They view them as roadblocks that prevent them from doing what they want. You might hear them call the U.S. Constitution or the state constitution even as a living, breathing document. They say that means that you must interpret the Constitution in the current time period for the current time period. I call that BS. What they mean is they want to reinterpret the Constitution any way they see fit to get their will done. So instead of actually modifying the Constitution or actually obeying the Constitution, what they want to do is just reinterpret the amendments that are there. Reinterpreting rules and laws is something that another agency that I know does quite frequently. And also, Miss Jones is a big fan of that agency. Not going to say what agency it is, but I'm pretty sure that you guys know. Well, I kind of guessed the graphic gave it away. But yes, Miss Jones is a big fan of the ATF. Now let's go ahead and talk about the second part of her proposal, and that is banning firearms from insurrectionists. Mayor Jones does not specify what she considers an insurrectionist. Is it someone that was there on January 6th, or is it someone that just disagrees with her? Is it a Trump supporter? Is it someone that doesn't believe in COVID vaccines? Is it someone that has questions about election integrity? Or is it someone that believes that biological males should not play in female sports? I don't know. And she doesn't say. I have a feeling that that is on purpose. She's trying to keep it intentionally vague so she can strip firearms from anyone she sees fit by claiming that they are some type of insurrectionist. This is the type of people that we are dealing with here. In big cities, the mayors are out of control and they are ruining their cities by instituting these draconian laws that forbid anyone from defending themselves while letting dangerous criminals, murderers, and rapists out on the streets. We have to push back against this false narrative that they are trying to push. We have to bring the people of the inner cities and the people of the cities into the fold and show them that these mayors do not have their best intentions at heart. They want control, and they cannot control an armed populace. And if you need a gun anywhere for self-protection, it is St. Louis. St. Louis is crime-ridden. So she's trying to deflect the blame there too. Okay, guys, that is it. Big congratulations to Ben H., who won the Steyr pistol. Good job. He's in Ohio and he will be receiving it shortly. All right, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for all the support that you do. I'm going to run another contest next month. I'm just not sure what yet, but there will be something. All right, guys, I love you very much. Stay ever vigilant, stay ever free. Please, please, please be kind to each other. Look out for each other. We need each other, especially in these times. And also check out John Crump Live, which will be at 5 p.m. today, where we will be talking about the election and the presidential debate that happened last night. That's 5 p.m. Eastern. And with that, I'm out of here. Wolverine's mother.